Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to As Empires. Today we have a casted match from the online ranked ladder between, in the color red, Voldemar 1900s 02 playing as the Mongols in the color red versus Liquid Demu representing Team Liquid playing as the Abbasid dynasty on the color cyan or teal. And this is a very interesting matchup that I don't see a lot of times, and I also don't see people talk about it as well, so I'm not very experienced into this matchup, especially here on Hill and Dale, which is really good for our Mongol players out there, because it's one of, if not the easiest map to do trade in, but we have to keep in mind that in this specific seed, take a look at the location of this trade post. It's not the best, it's not the safest trade route over there. Good position with the TC near the deer, near the wood line, very far away from the gold. So if the Mu wants to send a couple of horsemen there to arrest the gold, there will not be a lot of defense over there. Very far away from the TC. The Ovu also very exposed. So if the Mu wants to come in and destroy the Ovu, it will not be defended by the town center. And when it comes to our Abbasid player over here, as always, the House of Wisdom is up, and there are a lot of ways to go about this matchup. You can open a military wing to protect you collecting stone, because on this map it's kind of easy to arrest that first stone. Like if you play China or even French right now and you want to go for those second TCs over here, you have to make sure that your enemy is not going to harass you very early on, because it's very easy to go like around here, these wood lines, and just delay, not even deny the TC, but delay the TC. It's very easy. You can go classic economical wing into Fertile Crescent to make that to gather faster from there and have 2 or 3 TCs faster. Or just go Culture Wing into Fast Castle and throw Gulams at the face of our Mongol player, which is, in my opinion, committing here the non-optimal choice. Going with the Silver 3, I think it will be very difficult to secure a trade route with this displaced market over here. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this matchup in this specific map. If you enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe, and use the links down below to catch me live on Twitch, where I play and cast sometimes Age of Empires 4 as well. And Liquid Demu, one of the best players in the world, known to anybody. You might not know Valdemar. Valdemar is currently sitting at around rank 70 on the Conqueror ladder, and he has been a very predominantly good Chinese player, and here he's playing a different civilization, playing Mongols. He's at rank 73 right now on the ladder, and the Mu is not on top 10. The Mist is back, by the way. I've seen Mista there on the top of the ladder. Let's check. It's the military wing, alright. Demu is rank number 15. Okay. And over here we have... Okay, that. I'm trying to attack the Ovu. We see some stables coming in already, so we might see some Kashyyyks. Trade plus Kashyyyks is indeed good, because remember that the traders produced from the Silver 3 are cheaper, right? 40% less gold. There you go, 2 spears, 2 archers spawning out of the House of Wisdom. I've seen a lot of players go for the military wing, but then they don't go for the boot camp, because like in the early stages they don't have like a lot of HP, so 15% out of that, it's not a big increase, right? Okay, the Khan running away from a wolf. Oh, does he want to destroy the Ovu as fast as possible? That's a good idea, actually. Very good idea here from the Mu. 2 Kashyyyks coming out immediately, attacking the scout, but the spears will be enough, I believe. Not producing any more. That's the girl, not the market. He wants to trade directly there. Okay, seems good to me. Archers need to be careful. Okay. Good action over here near the Ovu. Only 2 Keshiks right now. Why you can produce more? You have all the resources. Maybe he thinks it's not worth it. Oh, I see archery range in the back. There we go. Keshiks come in. Spears, brace. They take a charge. They deal a huge damage to those Keshik. Oh, the Ovu is almost down. Oh, it's really quickly. Yeah, it only has 1500 HP. More spears arrive. So there should be a barracks or 2. That's 1 barracks. Already 6 spears coming out. I love this play from the move. Really placing our Mongol player with the back against the wall. And there is no trade yet, right? Silver Tree is now moving away. And we have 2 more Keshiks coming out. And the Ovu was destroyed. So 2 archers in queue. Oh, that stone outcropping is not bad for the next Ovu. 1 archer is already here. More archers coming out. Nice. I like what I see. That's a good army for the Mu already. Super quick. Now researching wheelbarrow did not went for the second TC. Alright, 1 TC Abbasid, feudal all-in. Is that the strategy? I like that. Okay, Valdemar now wants to go for the goal. Wants to move forward a little bit. He's doing good work, repelling the spears away. The Mu only with 3 archers here, not able to push the enemy archers away. No upgrades, militarily speaking, for both of our players. Only wheelbarrow for the Muslim. The Mu, my bad. That's his old name. He has more archers now over here. I think he could take the fight, no? He's waiting for more reinforcement, okay. Alright, he could take the fight infinitely right now. Keshik's running around, maybe looking to do some raids, but great work by the Mu, great walls, securing the deer, berries, possible extra stone if he wants to, good walls over there as well, while he was applying some pressure. This is actually something that I have to do on this map. I have some troubles against Mongols, especially when I play China. And I think this is a good way to push, because basically it's not like they just kill me, they just pin me down in my base. Oh, and what? The Mu is trading. He opened... No, it wasn't trade wing, it was military wing. We saw that. And now going for the boot camp technology, which will give 15% more HP to all of his infantry units, which is the only thing he has on the field right now. So great synergy there. So like I was saying, Mongols just pin me down in the base. So if you pin them down in the base, then we have time to walls and whatnot. Good engagement here, but the army was sleeping from the Mu. Maybe he wasn't paying full attention here. Because the problem here is the archer numbers, right? It's a lot of archers for Valdemar. 16 archers versus only 8. And the Mu losing all of his military here. But the walls will guarantee that he'll be safe. Maybe he can replenish his army. No player near the Castle Age. But I really like this trade strategy from the Mu. Because he knows his enemy either wants or is already trading. And he's like, so I'm going to do the same. I might not have as good trade as you, because your traders are cheaper and produced faster, but I'ma close the gap between our economies, and you are Mongols, you can't wall. I can wall, so my trade is way safer than your trade. So it will be way easier for the Mu to perturb the... It's only one trader, that's the first trader from Valdemar at the moment. It costs 60 wood, 36 gold. Not very... No, maybe it's the second? No. It's the first. And I think the Mu already has more traders. At least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, the Mu is in a way better position, economically speaking. But, militarily speaking, Valdemar coming in with a lot of Kashyyyks and a lot of archers. 18 archers here, but he has more coming in. Still no upgrades. We have range damage for the Mu, and remember, the Mu has boot camp, which will really help in these feudal engagements. Kashyyyks jump on the trade line. The Mu focusing down the archers, I think it's the right choice. He needs more spears though, because if those Kashyyyks jump on the archers, there is not much he can do. He's now producing spears, but he only has one barracks. So producing now the second one, that's the right choice as well. He's reducing the archer numbers, so when he has the spears ready, it will be easier to deal with the Kashyyyks, because you don't need to worry about... Oh, and he walls the army out. He walls the reinforcements out. Great play from the Mu. And because there are no Kashyyyks out here, they can't burn the walls. Only 2 Kashyyyks remaining. Great work with the spears by the Mu. He had like 3, 4 spears and was always able to stab the Kashyyyks to a point where the archers can either finish them or just do a great... Look at that! Great damage. Bro, the archers taking care of the Kashyyyks. Kashyyyks with 3 range defense. They shouldn't be taking that much damage. They're only taking 3 damage. But it was a lot of archers, right? Wow, great engagement from the Mu. Great fight. It looked way better for Valdemar, right? But no, it was way better for the Mu. Also, Defender's advantage, right? His units are produced and they immediately reinforce the battlefield. And Valdemar is now forced to go back. He's chilling with his trade, looking to drop some outposts to give the... Oh, did he research the M network already? Wait, isn't it researched on the outposts? I think it is. Not on the blacksmith, right? Okay. 11 archers. Ooh, the Mu is now producing like non-stop. 3 archery ranges. A lot of traders. Just one thing, developers, it's just like... Oh no, you can't, my bad. You couldn't see, but now you can. So, total... No, my bad. I'm confusing. You couldn't see how much the traders were carrying before, but now you can. And like, I saw somebody else casting, and they saw... I think it was Drongo, so to correct Drongo here, like Drongo saw one trader and the trader was carrying like 20 something or 30 something, and they said, oh, bad trade line. But you have to remember that these villagers, they are carrying 78 to one side and to the other, right? Because before they would carry the double just to one side and then they will be empty coming to this side, right? But like, so when you see 78, it's not 78, it's 156. So great trade route, and also benefiting from the fact that this trade post is kinda away, quote unquote bad positioned, because it's giving a great trade route, right? Oh, huge army from the Abbasid coming in, where I really liked the Mu strategy. Really good. I think Valdemar could start trading a bit sooner, but he was invested in Kashyyyks. And I guess that's the advantage, because the Abbasid, they are not producing, they can't produce gold units on feudal, right? But the Mongols, they want to produce gold units on feudal, which are those Kashyyyk. So you have to be really moderate and have a really good macro, because you want to produce traders that cost gold, but you also want to produce Kashyyyks that cost gold, as the Mongols, right? While the Abbasid, they just use the gold for the traders itself. You know, it's huge army, 52 units versus 24. And if the Mu wants right now, he can start hoarding resources to go castle. Oh, rally point in the base. Sometimes it's better to do this. Instead of sending your units one by one here, you make it in waves, right? You accumulate some units on your base and then you send them. You accumulate some units and then you send them again. Depending, like, if your enemy already has a good force to defend, it's better to send in waves because it will be more impactful. If you are sending like 2 archers at a time, 3 archers at a time, it's very easy for your enemy to just pick those archers apart. Or those units, not just archers, you know what I'm saying? But it all depends on the timing. If you want to just keep pushing, giving a no breath space for your enemy, it's better to just... or like if you're like mid-late game, it's better to just keep that rally point going. If not, I think the Mu did the right thing, sending in those waves. He's doing the same, accumulating units here, and then sending them to the front line. And it's looking very tough for Valdemar here. He was applying pressure, pedal to the metal, but the Mu with great defense, great work with the archers, taking down those Kashyyyks, which are not... They have 145 HP. They're not like... I think Knights have way more HP. Maybe they have the same, I'm not sure. But those archers were really doing great work on those Kashyyyk. And... oh, they don't have yet the +1 defense. So they will have 4 range defense right now, which will really mitigate the damage from those archers. But I think there is not even a blacksmith for Valdemar. No. Not even... Bro, he could have built... I know, he's really low on wood, because he's making archers. I don't know, I think he could... Maybe he's forgetting about it, but he could go either for double broad axe, or he could go for ranged defense or ranged attack. Because he has the gold for it, right? It's not like he's producing a million Kashyyks. Is he saving for castle? He's coming close. Ah, and that's it. Yeah, he never rebuilt his Ovu, which is a huge disadvantage as well. Look, the archers. I mean, that are spears as well, I know, but the archers are doing great work here. And the Mu making super hard to micro for Valdemar. It's very hard to distinguish between the spears and the archers when they're all on top of each other. Great fight once again. And GG gets called. Bro, great counter from the Mu. Great play. Goes with the trade as well. Huge trade. Huge defense. Let's go, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and catch you live on Twitch. Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out.